Friends, I just saw something really cool that I need to share with you. So Mauna Loa just erupted, right? Which means long mountain. So I was trying to put some meaning together. So here's the thing is, this just erupted on November 27th. I did not know this. I get a lot of news. I cannot believe that the world's largest volcano erupts and there's so much distractions for it that that's not a top headliner. Something cool to get the distractions off of this evil news and garbage and wars and that we have something interesting in nature, God's sign, the creator's sign, the angels, that is huge. So I'm going to show you, this is from the United States. At the top it says right here, US, oh sorry, I'm tired tonight, United States government service.gov, right? I'm going to show you, you see something, this blows my mind. This is a photograph. So here's of, I'm assuming this, I don't know when this is taking this photo, this recent eruption. So yeah, it's spewing out here, right? So everybody's looking down. Somebody's going to look up and down to see this world. But guess what? There is something that blows my mind. Right here is a face looking up at the heavens. Ahead. You got to be kidding me. Look at this. Right here. Here's the clouds. You'll see the mouth, the nose, the eyes looking way up there. Right here. Okay, I'm going to try to do this close. Look, I'm going to zoom in here. Look at the profile of that. Anybody recognize who that is? I have no idea. Right there's the nose. There's the eye. Here's the hair. So I'm going to outline this mouth here. And, here's the chin. And just looking right up there. So I'm going to take those off so you can see this. Okay, there's... Just took away the chin part, the nose outline, the hair, the eye, part of the nose again. I think a 4-year-old would say, hey. They'd say, hey. A 4-year-old would probably say, hey, whose head is that, Mommy? Let's zoom in there. Look at this. There, right there. See that? Right in here. That's obvious. I mean, here's what's amazing about this. Somebody looked at this photo and said, my God, what is that in the clouds? My God. See, I cannot believe, I don't know if it was this way before I was awake. I think even then I might have said, that's a neat photograph, but who's the head? I mean, your God and creator and angel are talking loud now. Really trying to say, look, there's a spiritual world all around you. And you can't see this. But remember it says, he who can hear shall hear. He who can see shall see. Is that right there in scripture? It does. And some will never see it. I've tried people like this. You wouldn't believe this. They'll try to explain it away, like the Mandela effect. I'd say, God, you see that head? Oh, it's interesting how those clouds formed a face and a head. They say, here's the head. You need to draw it for me and say, look, like here's this hair right here. Like there coming the cloud. So there's an eye there. You don't see it. And then you got a mouth. You got a nose. I'm doing terrible job with the arrows. And they'll say, that's a pretty cloud, Kirk. Kind of does look like that. Isn't it interesting how nature... They'll say that too. They'll use... Isn't it interesting how nature kind of just randomly, just by coincidence, not coincidence, just somehow just has this face that looks... head. They'll say just nature just, wasn't nature just amazing? But you see, if nature does that enough, you're going to see something in there. And it's also what you're thinking, Kirk. See, your perception. They said you're kind of making that ahead. I see it, but I said, but you see it too. I've talked to people like this. But you see it too? And they say, yeah, I do. I didn't notice until you pointed it out, but yeah, you can make a head out of that. But it's just the perception, my perception that you told me. They said it could be anything. I said, yeah, but it's a head. Well, yeah, I know. But see how they started the Mandela effect even. This is just cloudy. They said, yeah, but it just looks like that, Kirk, isn't it amazing? Nature just kind of does those kind of things. It's just random things, you look at the clouds and there's tons of million thousands of clouds. And just happen to just make a head. Yeah. Kind of just happened. It wasn't a spiritual thing. It wasn't something real. Just some kind of fluke. A fluke out of nowhere. Yeah. Isn't it amazing that, see, people just thought it was just the Mandela effect. Boy, this spiritual stuff, Step one is just recognizing there's a spiritual world around you. That's step one. Then step two is realizing the spiritual world is deeper than just what you think it is, and seeing the spiritual world right in front of your eyes, and acknowledging that it is a spiritual thing, not just some kind of freak nature. That's step two or whatever. I missed one. Step three is, whoa, you gotta be kidding me. That is a spiritual apparition, something happening there. And that's, acknowledging it. Wow, there's something real. And then there's the fourth one. But what does it mean? Don't know. We don't know who it is. Now, I don't know if it's, long. And so who is this? Don't know. Do you recognize that person? I don't know. An amazing sound. Pull back. Oh, why can't I pull back? Oh, this is my drawings on. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty clear. Pretty clear. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. I see it. If you don't, well, that'd be you and your perception. Because I see clear. Look over here if there's anything else. Yeah, there's something like a dog in here. Right here. Something with a mouth. 2 eyes. There's a dog here. There. Dog. What else? Somebody looking here too. Up. You can see them right here. What else we got? I don't know. It'd be interesting to look through the photographs. I'm gonna have to do the satellite. I'm gonna do the satellite roll of that to see what's going on here. That is obvious, but I cannot believe you can get a photograph. I mean, that was the first thing. I'm like, what? Because you're focused. In the point of focus, you're looking at the volcano down here, right? And then you look up a little higher. You're looking at your photo and saying, "What is that?" That'd be the first thing I said. They zoomed in on it and said, "Oh, yeah, okay, that looks pretty good, yeah." Especially if somebody published this. You kidding me? They probably looked at. There's probably a ton of them that said, "Hey, is that a good photograph?" So, yeah. Hey, Tom or Sue, let's have a meeting and see which photographs you put for the government out there about this eruption. Well, that's kind of cool one. We got several photos. What do you think? Well, yeah. Hey, guys. This is Mike. Hey, Mike's got some. What? Hey, what is that head doing in there, floating, guys and ladies? What's a head doing there? It wasn't brought up in the meeting. I guarantee you there was a meeting about which to post. More than one. You don't just post something out there like that. Well, hey, it's a good photograph. Anyway, not too long. Don't mean smart like it's true. Love y'all.